Welcome to the SDA farm. Today we're going to be killing trees, piling them up, getting them ready to burn. Hang around with us and check out the cameraman. It was between God and the wind. Amazing how it just moved in the perfect time. My family and this farm are bound together in the history of time. But that story's for another time. As for me, my story began with this farm when I was just about bull rope age now, just getting out of school. I kind of worked for Stallings for $7.35 an hour. Thought I was getting rich. So I went to work for these two strangers from up north as a young man, with no idea how important they would become within my life, and how much time I would spend with these two folks. This relationship lasted on through their passing, and now lives on with their kids and now their grandkids. It is another part of my family now. As I was a young man, just out of school, with nothing but hunting, fishing, and rodeoing in my eyes, I had no idea that in a million years I'd ever wind up owning this farm that was so steeped in my family's history. But just like the circle of life that you can't step off of no matter how hard you try. Bull rope is just now stepping on where I stepped on some 30-something years ago. You'll learn this place just the same as I did, where there ain't no stump hole, or log, or no fence road I don't know on this place. From the blacktop all the way to the strawberry patch, and the farm in behind the main part of the property, the old Hancock place. It's somewhat amazing how land can be repurposed. What was once farmland becomes deer habitat, and now being returned back to farmland. But the deer don't really need this habitat no more, because they're entwined throughout the community. We have the bear, beaver, coyotes, more animals than I ever seen when I worked here as a young man. None of these animals hardly existed, but maybe an occasional bear, and every now and again a deer, which one hung out with our bucking bulls on the back part of the property for a few months before disappearing. As you can see, these pastures need a lot of work. They're just wore out from running horses and mules. They hadn't seen cattle in quite a while. The creek bank can tell you that. We used to run bucking bulls in the back part of the property, which is no longer part of this farm now. When I started working for Stallings, my job consisted of building fence, help building roads, putting in water lines, driveways, and so on and so forth. They were developing the backside of the property. And I worked for everybody up and down this road about it. I'd be working on something, they come back and hunt me up. When you get called up, come see me, I got a job for you. It seems like I made that circle, place to place for years, working for everybody up and down this road. I fed roosters with Gregory, and I worked over at the Levis on their miniature animal farm. They had miniature cows and donkeys, trimmed their feet, shoveled manure, hauled hay, all the way that we raked hickory nuts across the road for a man one time. Wheelbarrow like a wheelbarrow. I never seen so many hickory nuts in my life. My mom, as a kid, even used to ride her bicycle on her to visit little Granny Bell that lived in this house then. Some say she was mean, some said she was nice, but she had to be a little bit of both, for all I hear is how many people used to come through here. She had to be both to put up with that many people. I've heard stories of kids coming here and never leaving until they was adults. Just moved in and never went home, I guess. And even my cousin was born in an old store up on the Blacktop Road above where we're at now. He was born in that old store, which no longer exists. All the older folks talk about a footlog. It used to be here to cross the creek, which is long gone now, where the creek runs through a culvert. You got a driveway, no need for a footlog. Funny how time changes everything. When I first started working for the Stallings, they ran a big garden over on the other side of the creek here. And I remember last time I was down there with me and bull rope, he was a little feller. And Miss Stallings was there and we were digging new taters. They wasn't very big, but man, they sure was pretty. We helped her get them to the house. That was the last time we done any gardening that I know of. If you enjoyed this video, smack that like button and subscribe button. There'll be more to come. Now let's get back to the job at hand, killing trees. What's this old boy up to? As you can see right there's what we're doing. We're killing these stumps as we go. Cutting them and hopefully kill them. We'd been better off doing this in the fall. But this is what we got now, and that's what we're doing. Kind of like that's in a hope. Got them off place. You can do it. Pretty good though. I'll put it hard. We're gonna see if we can put. You all right, man? Nothing like you, buddy. We'll see if we can't put the death on these old willow trees. So they don't come back. Hopefully it'll kill them. Well, I'm out on that bottle. The ideal is you put it around that membrane between the bark and the wood. It's supposed to kill these trees. We'll find out how good it does here for a while. But I'm sure it'd do better in the fall when the sap's going down into the roots. But we didn't do it this fall, so we'll see if we have any luck now. What you say? Say, there, bandit, no. Bandit, no. Bandit, there, bandit. Come on now. No, bandit, bandit. Looks like all the workers left. I gotta go hunt them. Come on, bandit. We may just go ahead and stop right here today. Let's go hunt my dog. Hey, bandit. Bandit. He's gonna get in the vehicle. He's gonna leave us out there. I better go, folks.